Right guys, this is Mr. Munchie and today I have a special gameplay. It's an assault Moab. I get like 3 sets of AC-130, AC-130s and I get a Moab and I don't expect it. But I've got some of Mr. Men with me today. I've got 3 other people. I've got Norbert, Connor and Luke with me. So if you want to say hi guys.
Hello.
Connor?
Hi.
Anyone who's left? Hello? Maybe? No?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, right, so we're going to talk about like tactics to get Moabs. I'm just about to go on my streak. I died 3 times in a row on my streak. So start off with the class, because obviously the class is very important. I like to run the P90, especially on this map. It's probably my favourite gun in the game. It's I like the combination of its huge mag and its good rate of fire and damage, and I just put extended amount of rapid fire on it, and it just drops people like a beast. So how about you guys? Do you agree with me, or would you make any changes to that gun? Connor?
Well, to be honest, I think it is a very good secondary, but
Primary?
I don't know. I
Primary.
think the primary is probably the best thing about it, the class. But with the secondary, I think MP9 just is such an addition to everything. It's amazing.
Yeah, I like the MP9 because the MP9 is very good at close range, but the MP9 is just that bit better at long range. Luke, do you have anything to say? Do you make any changes to that? Would you add the suppressor, or would you leave it as it is?
I think the only attachment you really need is rapid fire because it's got enough ammo as it is. Of course, the extra ammo, yeah, if you wanted. But I think you're better off with range, especially on Dome, as it's a medium to short range map, and it's easy for those longer kills because it means less bullets and less spraying. So you don't actually have to waste most of your ammo trying to get long range kills.
Yeah, but that's why I equipped the MP9, so I can do that. But I suppose if you don't like swapping out, or you haven't got sleight of hand equipped, that's probably a good thing. How about you, Norbert? Is there any changes you make, or would you use a different gun, or what?
I don't really use the P90 that much, but I started using it now. I used to use the PP90 for rapid fire and then mags, but been trying the P90 so far. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's cool. Norbert, when you next speak, could you speak up a bit, because you're quite quiet.
Yeah.
Okay, right, now on to perks. On this gameplay, I believe I'm using Scavenger, Hardline, because that's kind of important, and Steady Aim, because for obvious reasons, I run Scavenger. You don't really need it with the P90 unless you're going for a Moab, which I actually wasn't on this game, but I run it by force of habit because I like to spray my bullets, as you can probably tell. Hardline you need because the number of assists you actually get loads of assists, especially if you're running with a team like I am. And Steady Aim because I spray all my bullets. Is there any changes any of you guys would make to that? How about you, Connor?
Well, I don't think I would make any changes to that, but I definitely think Hardline's probably the most needed perk out there, especially if you're running a team gameplay, like you said.
Yeah.
Because the amount of assists you get, especially with assault gameplay, it really helps you get them like initial kill streaks.
Yeah. How about you, Luke? Do you agree or
I
disagree?
keep all of that the same, apart from quick draw. Because I actually like use my left trigger, unlike you.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So it's much easier if you're actually aiming down your sights.
I have to run away from a batting band then. Yeah. How about you, Norbert? Would you agree with Luke, or would you agree with us, or you got a different opinion?
In my opinion, I'd use Stalker because I just like aim down my sights, and also I'd use quick draw as well.
Fair enough. It's a bit of a disagreement there, but yeah, I can see why all of them. I think that's my last bet, by the way. Okay. Now on to kill streaks. Normally, if you go for a match, you'd want to run specialist. In this game, I'm running assault, but that's because I didn't expect to get the bar. What would you guys use as specialist? Because when I'm using specialist, I start with hardline, go on to assassin, then quick draw and sleight of hand. Oh, I also have usually have scavenger, and third peck varies quite a lot. So what would you guys start as your setup when you're using specialist?
Depending on the map, If it was a really big map like Mission, then I'd definitely have around 4 or 6 kills for marksman, because if you're using steady aim on the P90 especially, you're going to want to have that marksman for the longer range.
Yeah, I see. Connor, do you agree?
Well, I think for me,
Anything you change?
for specialists, I think it varies the first and second kill streak things, but for the third kill streak, I usually use scavenger, because if you are using like a submachine gun without any extending mags and you're going for quite a high kill streak and you're running out of ammo, knowing that you have scavenger popping up and that you can just grab some ammo when you need it, I think that's really useful.
Yeah, it's really important. I just start with scavenger because I like the extra mags to start with, because then I never ever have to worry about popping out to pick up ammo, because I normally get enough just running around changing position. So that's always good. How about you, Norbert?
As you probably know by now, I usually use specialist, and I start off with quick draw, and like I get hard line, I think, and then scavenger, and then I'm not too sure, but somewhere along those lines.
Okay, that's pretty cool. That's cool. Right, now to the gameplay. How you play in this game? I run around a bit. To be fair, like I started running around, but then what I do is I find a position, stay there for about 5 or 6 kills, and then move position. But I always position myself in traffic, so I know they're going to come to me. So like at the start, I was hiding behind the Humvees. That's a really good position because they're going to be coming from the main building out towards A-bomb. Yeah, A-bomb. And you can pick them off as to go through there. And it's really easy because you've got the cars to head glitch. The only problem is the cars blow up, but you can sort that out with a grenade, so that's good. Like now in the video, I'm hiding behind here, but I use that as well as just using it for the kill streaks. So that's quite important. But I know some people find it easier to run around, but I think that's probably the best tactic. Just move between them little spots and hold the position down. How about you, Colin? Do you agree with that, or would you change anything?
Well, to be honest, I think that it depends on the map, obviously, but it also depends on who you're playing with, because I usually adjust how I play depending on who I'm against, because usually what you'll find is you'll either find rushing people or, sit back and camp people, and then you have to sort of counter it to get them kill streaks, in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. How about you, Luke? Would you agree with that? Would you run around or what?
Well, if you're desperately going for a mob, which most of the time you actually do go for a mob, well, you don't get it, because Lee, when you got your mob, you didn't even expect to get the mob.
Yeah.
At first you're going to be running around just getting the kills as you normally would. Then you'd notice yourself, oh, okay, so I'm on 11 kill streak now. Then you start to back off a bit and find yourself a good place where you can pick off easy kills without having to worry about just dying that extra time over and over and over again. Which is what you did in in your video.
Yeah, so you run around at first, but then find one spot to stick around, whereas I change quite a lot. That's cool. How about you, Norbert?
Don't really go for Moabs, and I just run around like a madman.
Fair play, fair play. I'll do that in most of my videos. Just one. We can talk about spawns now. Do you guys have any tips of how to take advantage of the spawn? I know what I do is when I'm on Demolition is probably my favourite game mode now. It's probably overtaken Domination over the past few days because I really like Demolition. I know I know where the bombs are, and even if I'm on the offensive, I'll put myself in between where they spawn and the bomb. Like when I'm defending it, when I'm attacking it first, I think. Oh no, when I can't even remember. On the first half of the game, I put myself near in a position where I could shoot at them as they come out of the main building. Whereas in the second half, I put myself where I am now, behind these satellites, so I can watch them as they came down from loading dock to be bombed. That's always really important. Is there anything you do with the spawns as well? Like they're the two main positions I use. How about you, Connor? Do you use any other
Well,
positions?
Well, I usually use the back of the Humvee, which is basically next to the Ceylon. I think that's a pretty useful spot for picking up people that are spawning up there. But I think also the most useful thing is when people don't know the spawns because they haven't either had the chance to or they just don't want to learn them. When you're working as a team, using call routes really works really well because you can immediately get to the spawn, pick them off, and then just go back to what you're doing, and it gets you so many more kills.
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely good stuff. It's good info. Luke, is there any other spots you use or any other advice you have to take advantage of the spawns?
If the best way really to actually take advantage of the spawns is to be with a group of friends so that you can talk, because how Mafia 3 unfortunately is that every single spot that you can actually be will have nearly always two entrances. So if you were to spawn camp, say like if you was on Dome and you was doing Domination and they was at B Dom, you could have one team like three of you on one side, one entrance, and three of them on the other entrance, and just keep getting them as they run out from B Dom and spawn trap them there. But say if you're with a bunch of them, it's much harder to do it.
Yeah.
You actually know who they are and you can speak to them.
Yeah, I know on this gameplay there was a lot of communication on this gameplay. There was a lot of call-outs. Like I know Connor was calling out when they were spawning at loading dock, underground, and main building. That's always really important. Calling out where they're spawning, if you know where they're spawning, is really helpful for your team. So if you're running with a team and you have people that can do that, you can really, really help you, because if one's spawning there, it's likely that a lot of them are going to spawn there. So that means they'll be coming out of one of a few places, so you know exactly where they're going to be, and that really does help you. Okay, so Norbert, have you got any advice when it comes to spawns?
Yeah, as Luke said that, or I can't remember who, there is usually two entrances to the main spots, and as you probably know that spawns are pretty messed up in this game, so what I advise is to watch your back like all the time, because you'll most likely end up getting shot in the back if you're going for a Moab and just staying in one place. And also if you go for a Moab, always try and change up the spots because they'll go back for revenge kills.
Yep, fair enough. That's cool. Right, we're running out of things to say now. Have any of you guys got anything else you want to add that's helpful for getting a Moab?
I think probably, I don't know, your actual patience. I think you have to have quite a lot of patience for getting a Moab, because a lot of people, as we said, you know, when you see that you're on quite a big kill streak, you play a bit more defensively. A lot of the time, people get a bit too panicky, and then, which I do myself, that's probably why I haven't got a Moab, but I just get a bit too panicky, and I don't have the patience to, you know, sit there and, you know, get the Moab.
Sorry to interrupt, but there's my Moab, by the way. Now I just play like a dick and celebrate. Yeah, that's really, that's quite often what happens. Not like, I definitely didn't expect to get this Moab, so that really helps. Like, I know if I hadn't expected to get the Moab, or was trying to, I probably wouldn't have got it. I'd have been all twitchy and nervous, and I shake, because I know when I go for a Moab and I get close, I shake.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Which is an addition to assault, to be honest, because when you have specialists, you always get told what kill streak you're on.
Yeah, that's always helpful. Yeah, I like the assault because it is really helpful. It didn't, I mean, because I was on assault, I wasn't really shaking up. There's the final kill. Right, so I hope you enjoyed the video. You can use the tips, guys. It's probably quite a good bit of information. Be really helpful. It helped me, all that stuff. So hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and favourite, and please subscribe. Bye.